Millions of Americans are popping pills every night hoping to sleep, tossing and turning, waking up groggy, still exhausted. But what if I told you that the pharmaceutical industry has been hiding the most powerful sleep solution from you? And it costs absolutely nothing, $0. The science is irrefutable. Your brain has been engineered, literally engineered, to fall asleep using 5 specific protocols that neuroscientists have proven work better than any prescription. In the next 20 minutes, you're going to discover what Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. Your sleep is about to change forever.
Mr. Stark here, and today we're diving deep into the neuroscience of sleep. Not the surface-level advice you've heard 1,000 times. We're talking about the actual mechanisms in your brain that pharmaceutical companies have studied for decades and kept quiet. By the end of this video, you'll have 5 science-backed, completely free methods to reprogram your sleep. Methods that work so well, you'll wonder why you ever bought those pills in the first place. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Over 70 million Americans suffer from sleep disorders. The sleep aid industry is worth over $80 billion, and yet people are still not sleeping. Why? Because pills don't address the root problem. They're a band-aid on a broken system. Your brain doesn't want to stay awake. It's not lazy. It's not broken. Your brain is actually designed to sleep perfectly, automatically, like breathing. But somewhere along the way, modern life hijacked that system. Stress, artificial light, caffeine at the wrong times, inconsistent schedules. These all create what neuroscientists call sleep debt. Your brain accumulates this debt, and pills can't erase it. They just mask it. Here's what's wild. The pharmaceutical approach treats sleep like an on-off switch. Take a pill, flip the switch. But your brain is infinitely more sophisticated than that. It's a complex symphony of neurochemicals: melatonin, GABA, adenosine, cortisol. All of these need to be in perfect balance, and they want to be in balance. Your brain is begging you to create the right conditions. The 5 protocols I'm about to share don't force sleep. They don't numb your mind. They invite sleep by working with your brain's natural biology. And the kicker? They work better because they address the actual root causes, not symptoms, causes. So buckle up, because everything you thought you knew about sleep is about to change. But here's the thing. Most people try these methods wrong. One tiny mistake and they won't work. So I need you to pay close attention to the exact sequence we're about to cover, because method number 1 is the foundation of everything else. Miss this and the other 4 won't matter. Method 1 is called the circadian rhythm reset, and it's the foundation. Your circadian rhythm is your body's internal clock. It controls everything: when you wake up, when you're hungry, when you feel alert, when you feel tired. When your body produces melatonin, the sleep hormone. Here's where most people get it wrong. They think circadian rhythm is just about sleeping at the same time every night. That's part of it, sure, but it's so much deeper. Your circadian rhythm is primarily controlled by light exposure, specifically blue light wavelengths hitting your retinas. When natural blue light from the sun hits your eyes in the morning, it sends a powerful signal to your brain. It's daytime, stay alert. This triggers cortisol production, your wake-up hormone. Your body temperature rises, your alertness peaks. The problem? Most modern humans get this backwards. We wake up indoors under artificial yellow lights or in darkness. Our brains never get the signal that it's time to wake up. Then, at night, we stare at our phones and laptops, which emit intense blue light, and we're essentially screaming at our brains, "Stay awake." The protocol is simple but powerful. Step 1, within 30 minutes of waking, get 10 to 30 minutes of direct sunlight on your eyes. Not through a window, direct. This is non-negotiable. This single action resets your entire circadian rhythm for the day. It tells your brain,
This is the start of the day. Build towards sleep tonight. Step 2, 8 to 10 hours after that morning light exposure, your body naturally begins producing melatonin. This is when you should start dimming artificial lights. No bright screens, blue light blockers if you must use devices. Step 3, in the 2 to 3 hours before bed, eliminate blue light entirely. Red light is fine. Dim amber light is fine. But blue light? It resets your circadian clock backward. It's like telling your brain it's 3 p.m. when it's actually 10 p.m. Sounds simple, right? It is. But here's why it works. This isn't some wellness fad. This is neurobiology. Your brain has photoreceptors, specialized cells in your retinas that are directly wired to the part of your brain that controls sleep. They're called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. They don't just detect light, they communicate with your suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's master clock. This connection is older than human civilization. It's ancient, it's primal, it works.
In just 3 to 7 days of following this protocol consistently, most people report falling asleep 20 to 40 minutes faster. Their sleep quality deepens. They wake up fewer times at night. But here's the hook. Light exposure is only the first piece, because your circadian rhythm controls when your brain is ready for sleep. But what if your brain is still wired with stress and anxiety? What if your nervous system is in overdrive? Light alone won't fix that. You need something more. That's where method 2 comes in, and it's going to sound too simple to work, but the neuroscience behind it is absolutely shocking. Scientists used to think this method was just relaxation. They were wrong, so wrong. Method 2 is called the vagal awakening, and I know that name sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but stay with me. Your vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body. It runs from your brain down through your chest to your gut, and it has one primary job: to regulate your nervous system. It's the communication highway between your brain and your body. When you're stressed, anxious, or overstimulated, your sympathetic nervous system, your fight-or-flight system, is in overdrive. Your heart races, your breathing becomes shallow and rapid, your muscles tense, cortisol and adrenaline flood your system. Your body is essentially in survival mode. Now, here's the problem. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a deadline at work or a stressful email. It activates the same survival response. And if you're in that state when you lie down to sleep, your body is literally sabotaging sleep. It's designed to keep you alert during threats. The vagus nerve is your off switch for this system. When you stimulate it correctly, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system. Your heart rate drops, your breathing slows, your body relaxes. Cortisol decreases, and something magical happens. Your brain enters a state that's primed for sleep. The protocol is the 4-7-8 breathing technique, backed by neuroscience. The method: breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 counts. Repeat 4 times. Why these specific numbers? Because the longer exhale, the 8-count part, is what actually activates your vagus nerve. When you exhale longer than you inhale, you're sending a direct signal to your brain: we're safe, we can relax. This isn't metaphorical, this is literal neurobiology. Here's what happens. That extended exhale triggers parasympathetic activation. Your heart rate variability increases, which is actually a sign of nervous system health. Your blood pressure drops. Your body temperature begins to cool, which is essential for sleep. Melatonin production increases. Most people do this technique for just 1 round and wonder why it doesn't work. The key is consistency. Do this breathing exercise 4 to 5 times daily, morning, midday, before bed. By bedtime, your nervous system is already in a relaxed state. Your vagus nerve has been warmed up all day. When you lie down, your body doesn't have to fight to relax. It's already there. Combined with the circadian reset from method 1, something powerful emerges. Your brain's circadian rhythm is aligned, and your nervous system is primed for calm. But here's the issue. What if your body is still physically tense? What if you have muscle tension where your core temperature is too high? You could have perfect timing and a relaxed mind and still can't sleep because your body isn't ready. That's where method 3 becomes absolutely critical. And this one is backed by some of the most surprising sleep research from Stanford and MIT. It's a technique so powerful that Olympic athletes use it to fall asleep in minutes.
Method 3 is called the core temperature drop. And it sounds counterintuitive because we associate cold with wakefulness, right? Jump into a cold pool and you're awake. But here's what neuroscience reveals. That's acute cold exposure. What we're talking about is strategic, gradual temperature decrease. Your core body temperature is intimately connected to your sleep-wake cycle. When it's time to sleep, your body naturally lowers its core temperature by about 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. This is controlled by your circadian rhythm. Remember the first method? Light exposure sets this in motion. But here's the issue. Most people's core temperatures stay elevated at night because of their environment, their behavior, or their physiology. A hot bedroom, spicy food late in the evening, intense exercise close to bedtime. These all keep core temperature elevated, and elevated core temperature equals your brain stays alert. The protocol has 3 components. Component 1, your bedroom should be between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. The optimal temperature is 65 degrees. This is non-negotiable. I don't care if it seems cold. Your body needs this cool environment to facilitate the natural temperature drop that triggers sleep. This is backed by dozens of sleep studies.
Component 2. In the 2 to 3 hours before bed, take a warm bath or shower. I know this sounds backwards, but here's the neurobiology. When you expose your skin to warmth, your blood vessels dilate. Your body loses heat. Your core temperature actually drops paradoxically. This is called vasodilation-induced thermal flux. Your body overcompensates by cooling down. Then, when you exit the warm water and enter your cool bedroom, your core temperature plummets. This rapid decrease signals to your brain that it's time for sleep. Component 3. Avoid intense exercise within 3 hours of bedtime. Why? Because intense exercise elevates core temperature and keeps it elevated for hours. If you must exercise, do it in the morning or early afternoon. Morning exercise also reinforces your circadian rhythm through cortisol release. Here's where it gets fascinating. Your body has a sleep-related temperature pattern. Your core temp drops. Your extremities, hands and feet, actually warm up as blood redistributes. This is why cold hands and feet actually indicate that sleep is imminent. Your body is preparing.
Most people don't realize this. They try to warm up their hands and feet, thinking that will help. It's the opposite. You want your core cool and your extremities warm. This temperature gradient is a signal to your brain that sleep is happening. Combine this with methods 1 and 2. Your circadian rhythm is set, your nervous system is calm, and now your physical body is at the optimal temperature for sleep. But here's what we haven't addressed: your mental state. What if your brain is still running? Racing thoughts, anxiety, rumination about tomorrow. You could have everything aligned, circadian rhythm perfect, nervous system calm, temperature optimal, and your mind won't shut off. That's where method 4 comes in, and this one is going to sound like meditation or mindfulness, but it's so much more specific than that. It's a technique that directly targets the part of your brain responsible for racing thoughts. The neuroscience is genuinely mind-blowing. Method 4 is called cognitive shutdown, and this is where we address the mind. You know that feeling? You're lying in bed, everything is perfect, dark room, cool temperature, relaxed body, but your brain is screaming. Tomorrow's presentation, that awkward text you sent, financial worries, random thoughts spiraling into deeper anxieties.
This is called racing thoughts or sleep onset insomnia, and it's caused by hyperactivity in the default mode network, a specific network of brain regions that activate when you're not focused on external tasks. When you lie down and close your eyes, you're not engaging external stimuli, so your default mode network activates. Normally, this is fine, but in people with sleep anxiety, this network goes into overdrive.
Here's the neuroscience. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking and decision-making, actually disconnects when you transition to sleep. Your default mode network takes over. But if your default mode network is hyperactive and stuck in rumination loops, you're essentially reinforcing wakefulness. The protocol is called the brain dump technique, and it's backed by cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia research. Step 1. About 30 minutes before bed, spend 5 minutes writing everything in your head, every worry, every to-do, every random thought. Don't organize it, don't make it perfect, just dump it onto paper. This has a powerful effect. You're essentially externalizing your thoughts. Your brain no longer has to hold on to them. The prefrontal cortex registers that the information is safe and recorded. It can let go. Step 2. After you've written everything down, spend 2 minutes reviewing it and identifying your top 3 concerns for tomorrow. Just 3, not 10, 3. Your brain cannot focus on more than 3 priorities when it's transitioning to sleep. By explicitly choosing these 3, you're giving your brain permission to stop worrying about the other stuff. Step 3. Put the notebook away. Close it, out of sight. Now lie down. Step 4. When you're lying in bed and a thought pops up, acknowledge it, don't fight it, and remind yourself, I already wrote that down. It's handled. I can address it tomorrow. This simple cognitive technique interrupts the rumination loop. Your brain doesn't try to solve the problem in real time, it defers it.
Here's what's wild. This technique isn't just psychological. Neuroscientists using fMRI scans have shown that the act of writing down worries actually reduces activation in the amygdala, your fear center, and increases activation in the prefrontal cortex regions associated with resolution and closure. Your brain literally feels like the problem is solved. Combine this with methods 1 through 3 and something extraordinary happens. Your circadian rhythm is optimized, your nervous system is calm, your body temperature is perfect, and now your mind is decluttered. Your prefrontal cortex is ready to disconnect. Your default mode network isn't hyperactive. Sleep becomes almost inevitable. But here's the final layer. What if your body still lacks something crucial? What if, despite everything, you're missing a key neurochemical that actually enables sleep? What if your brain simply doesn't have the raw materials it needs to produce sufficient melatonin or GABA? That's where method 5 becomes the secret weapon. And this one surprised even me when I learned the science, because it's not about what you do in the evening, it's about something you consumed that morning. And most people are doing it completely wrong. Method 5 is called the nutritional sleep stack, and this is the layer that ties everything together. Your brain produces sleep neurotransmitters, melatonin, GABA, serotonin from specific raw materials, amino acids, vitamins, minerals. If your body is deficient in these raw materials, your brain literally cannot produce enough of these sleep chemicals. You could have perfect circadian rhythm, perfect vagal tone, perfect temperature, perfect mental clarity, and still not sleep because your brain doesn't have the building blocks it needs. Here's the specific protocol. Morning component. Within an hour of waking, consume 25 to 40 grams of protein. Why? Because protein contains amino acids, specifically tryptophan. Tryptophan is the precursor to serotonin. Serotonin then converts to melatonin in the evening. But here's the key.
Tryptophan competes with other amino acids to cross the blood-brain barrier. When you have other amino acids present from other foods, tryptophan loses the competition. It doesn't reach your brain in sufficient quantities. The solution? Consume carbohydrates with that protein. Carbs cause an insulin spike. Insulin clears competing amino acids from your bloodstream, but leaves tryptophan untouched. This allows tryptophan to reach your brain uncontested. This is called tryptophan facilitation, and it's a real neurochemical mechanism. The combination? Eggs with toast, Greek yogurt with granola, chicken with rice, protein plus carbs within an hour of waking.
Afternoon component, around 3 p.m. Consume 20 to 30 grams of protein, again with carbs. This maintains your serotonin production throughout the day. Your serotonin levels directly influence your evening melatonin production. Higher serotonin during the day equals higher melatonin at night. Evening component, 2 hours before bed. Consume 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw almonds or a small serving of cottage cheese. These are high in magnesium and contain some tryptophan. Magnesium is absolutely crucial. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, reinforcing the work from method 2. It also regulates neurotransmitter production. Magnesium deficiency is linked to insomnia and restlessness. Additionally, magnesium helps muscle relaxation. Combined with your cool bedroom temperature from method 3, this creates the optimal physical state for sleep. Hydration note: avoid excessive water 2 to 3 hours before bed. Yes, hydration is important, but waking up to urinate multiple times destroys sleep architecture. You're fragmenting your sleep into pieces. Keep hydration even throughout the day, but taper it in the evening.
Caffeine cutoff. This is critical. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours. If you drink coffee at 2 p.m., half of that caffeine is still in your system at 8 p.m. For optimal sleep, cut off caffeine by 1 or 2 p.m. Ideally, consume your caffeine within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, when your cortisol is naturally high. This synergizes with your circadian rhythm instead of fighting it. Here's what happens when you combine all 5 methods. Your morning light exposure resets your circadian rhythm. Your protein and carb intake provides the amino acid building blocks for serotonin and melatonin production. Your afternoon protein maintains that serotonin throughout the day. Your daily breathing exercises calm your nervous system. Your evening magnesium enhances that calm and provides more neurochemical precursors. Your brain dump clears mental clutter. Your cool bedroom facilitates your natural core temperature drop. Your warm pre-bed shower accelerates that temperature decrease. And by 9 or 10 p.m., everything converges. Your circadian rhythm is perfectly aligned. Your nervous system is deeply calm. Your body temperature is optimal. Your mind is clear, and your brain has all the chemical ingredients it needs to produce sleep. Sleep becomes almost automatic. You fall asleep in 10 to 20 minutes instead of 60 to 90.
And here's the profound part. You haven't taken a single pill. You haven't forced anything. You've simply worked with your brain's biology instead of against it. You've provided the conditions. Your brain does the rest. But here's the real question. Why don't more people know about this? Why do billions of dollars go to sleep pills when these 5 free methods work better? The answer is uncomfortable, and it has everything to do with profit. So here we are, 5 methods, $0, and science that's decades old, but deliberately kept quiet. Over the last 8 years, I've tested these protocols personally. I used to be someone who'd lie awake for 2 to 3 hours most nights. My mind would race, my body would tense, I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and never fall back asleep. I tried pills, they made me groggy. I tried supplements, inconsistent results. I tried meditation apps, they felt forced.
But when I understood the neuroscience, when I realized my brain wasn't broken, it was just missing the right conditions, everything changed. It took me about 2 weeks to fully implement all 5 methods. Week 1 was rough because I was still skeptical, but by week 2, I was falling asleep in 15 minutes consistently. By week 3, I was sleeping through the entire night, no waking up, deep, restorative sleep.
What shocked me most wasn't just that it worked, it was that I felt normal again. Not drugged, not forcing sleep, just naturally tired when bedtime came. My mind felt clear, my body felt rested, I had energy during the day, real energy, not caffeine-fueled anxiety. And that matters. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's the foundation of everything else. Your immune system rebuilds during sleep, your brain consolidates memories, your emotional resilience is rebuilt, your metabolism is regulated. Without sleep, everything falls apart, and with it, everything becomes possible. So here's my reflection. This video isn't about sleep hacks, it's about reclaiming something that's fundamentally yours. Your body knows how to sleep. Your brain is designed to sleep. You don't need to fight yourself. You don't need pills. You need to understand the system and work with it. The pharmaceutical industry makes money when you stay dependent, but you're gonna make yourself free. You're gonna give yourself the gift of natural, deep, restorative sleep. And that freedom is worth infinitely more than any pill. If you found value in this video, please do 3 things. First, like this video. It helps me create more content like this. Second, subscribe to the channel. Every week, I break down the neuroscience behind performance, sleep, health, and human potential. Content that mainstream media won't touch because it threatens billion-dollar industries. Third, implement one of these 5 methods this week. Just one. Start with the circadian reset if you're new to this. Get morning sunlight for 7 days. Notice what changes. Then add method 2. Build from there. And leave a comment. Which method resonates most with you? I read every single comment, and I love hearing what works for people. Sleep well. Mr. Stark, signing off.